So hello and welcome back all of my star pupils. Today what we're going to be doing is the Pisces Zodiac video. I did want to get this video out, you guys, because we're going to be going with the spring equinox happening and with everything. Pisces season will be ending shortly, so I definitely wanted to get this video out for all of my Pisces people who are out there celebrating their birthdays. So what I'm going to do for this video is pretty much explain a little bit about Pisces, the zodiac sign, like we normally do. And then I'm going to do a specific Pisces birthday zodiac reading so that you guys can kind of get an interpretation of what the rest is going to be for your birthday month. So to start this kind of off, we kind of depict in astrology the Pisces as being a dual sign. They have the two fish, which I will be linking the picture up here so you guys can kind of see all of the info. So with the two fish, what's kind of interesting about Pisces is that there is that duality, that dual nature. We also see this with Gemini, or we also can see it oftentimes with Libra with the balancing also too, and Capricorn with the half goat, half fish body. But with Pisces, what is so interesting is that it's almost like as if Pisces forms the yin and the yang, so to speak. So that's kind of, the lighter and the darker sides. And Pisces often understands light and dark on a way deeper level than most of the other zodiac signs actually do. So we're going to get into that. Couple different things. So Pisces is closer to the end of the zodiac. They are the 12th sign of the zodiac. So what's great about Pisces is that there is a completion there. There is that completion or that end. When we talk about the 12th house, we talk about the end of the zodiac, we talk about all of that. So what the 12th house and what Pisces basically represents with the 12th house is the manifestation, the end, the beginning, the rebirth, the death. So there's a lot of things happening biggestly in the 12th house, if that's even a word, you guys. Okay, just go with it. In the 12th house, what's interesting is that Pisces kind of depicts that birth and then that death. We have those two different type of fishes. And again, for those of you that don't know, Pisces does represent the fish. So just keep that in mind. It's often depicted as two fishes, which again, you can see right here. So the other thing about this is that when we talk about the birth and the birth and death of the end, the 12th house is a very spiritual house. It's very much power packed with the ending, culmination, the manifestation. What have we got to at the end of the kind of wheel and at the end of the zodiac? Which is why Pisces or Piscean people are often extremely intuitive, extremely very gifted in spirituality, in matters of birth and death. A lot of times you can also have a Pisces person that's gravitating towards either health, sickness, old age, children, that type of thing. So Pisces really does balance well with many different groups of people, many different age groups of people also too. And what's interesting is that a lot of times Pisces is very much dual. So they present themselves in such a way that is nurturing, loving. These people are very, very deep people. So if you guys are Pisceans out there and you really, really kind of gravitate to mediumship, to psychicness, to an awareness, you can also gravitate to a deep sense of emotion, which is a little different than Cancer or even Scorpio, because of the sense that Pisces understand that the waters run very, very deep with them. They are not very much surface people, and they have that type of almost magnetism because they're able to see things in such a different way than most of the other zodiac signs. They're able to see life in a different way. They're able to see death in a different way because they just have that natural connection to that conduit energy that comes from water. So we can kind of think of that too, which brings me to my other point, you guys. Piscean people are water signs. They are water signs in the sense that they also too are mutable. So what's interesting about them is that they're very free flowing. They allow both the light and those dark energies to kind of come into them, and then they kind of move that out to other people. So this is a great sign also too for those who are looking for a more deeper meaning, but also for those who are looking for a sense of understanding of light and dark and understanding of what happens during transitions. And Pisceans are very transformative signs. They have the ability to transform, reinvent themselves, move beyond the wheel, because they're able to adapt so quickly to different situations. So they can be in really good situations at a specific period of time. They can also be in really bad situations. They also make very good psychologists, counselors, very, very in-depth, easy to talk to. Now, the flip side of Pisces is the darker energies. So we have the neuroses or neuroticness that Pisces can sometimes have, or that perfectionism where they constantly need things to be perfect. And this includes mostly emotional things, you guys. So if you're around Piscean people, that's kind of the darker side of them. They also are very good at keeping secrets. They're good at keeping secrets. They're good at trusting other people. The thing that happens with Pisces is that there is that darker energy that if you do upset them or hurt them emotionally, they have an ability to just kind of go ice cold on you very, very quickly. So that kind of helps with them being the fish in the water. They adapt to different situations, different, temperature grades with people emotionally. So they're able to adapt even if you're not able to adapt, which makes them very, very good to kind of go to for certain things. If you're looking for more spiritual advice, a deeper meaning of things, they're very intuitive people. But then you have the flip side of it also. So just a couple different things about Pisces also too. They are mutable. They are a water sign. They do rule the 12th house. The other thing I did want to mention too is that if you were born between February 21st and around March 21st, you technically are a Pisces at that point. So if you're within that time frame, you guys, you can just look this up also too. That is a Pisces person. So jumping into also that we've talked a little bit about the good and the bad. The big word that we want to use for Piscean people, if you guys are Pisces out there, is intuitive. Intuitive and cycle. We want to use the word cycle because they are able to understand life and death pretty deeply. So that's why, the intuitiveness and that cycle, they're always repeating different cycles. They're always moving through life differently. These people have the ability, you guys, if you guys are Pisces people, you have the ability to reinvent yourself and to really grow from this life. So you're here to really kind of give that intuitive wisdom. So we can look at it this way. The older zodiac signs are Aquarius, Capricorn, and Pisces. So you have Aquarius kind of giving out that social, that social justice, if you will, political justice for all people. They're humanitarians. You have Capricorn being that lesson giver, that elder, so to speak, that elder who you can come to, talk to, has a deeper understanding of life and spirituality. And then we have Pisces, you guys, which you can think of as the spiritual leader. This is like the Hierophant card. This is something where this is a spiritual in tune person who's been through the long line of everything, who's understood things. The other thing about Pisces people, you guys, is that they really do go through hardships in life and often become wiser because of it. So that's something to think of too. Couple different things with essential oils and Pisces. So what's great about Pisces is we can really think that they are very much a water sign. Salt baths, cleansing in that type of way is great to use. Pisces really can adapt well with some of the darker stones. We're talking about black obsidian, black jasper, oftentimes snowflake obsidian with that dark and that light can also be a very good crystal. I'm getting into crystals, you guys, but that's kind of where it happened. crystals to use. We can also kind of talk about the bluer crystals. So what I'm talking about is basically the type of sapphires, that really kind of darker blue stone would be great. Lapis lazuli, I feel like is really great for any type of water sign, you guys. So if you guys are water signs and you don't have any lapis lazuli, that's really, really great because that cleanses and moves through a lot of, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, those type of water signs. I did also want to mention that blue agate is really, really great for Piscean people or Pisces people because of the fact that blue agate has a very calming effect on the dark energy, or on that darker type of energy that Piscean people seem to hold on to. That's why black obsidian's also great for them, because it repels a lot of that type of negative energy that Piscean people can easily pick up on. So if you are a person who goes into groups or anything like that, you can definitely get some blue agate. You can get some black obsidian. Those are great. Selenite is also great, or clear quartz crystal for Pisces people, because it also clears out the light energies to kind of flow more. Clear quartz is great because it also is a conduit for other crystals. So if you need to kind of charge your crystals, you can use clear quartz to do that as well. So those are great crystals and things, for Piscean people also. And anything having to do really with the throat area, for Piscean people, the throat chakra, that blue color would really, really be also helpful too, to kind of manifest if you're learning to speak or kind of have the dualities meet each other. So you want to think of those type of blue crystals, you guys. Going back to essential oils. So the whole thing about the sea salt, what I was talking about this is that sea salt is very, very powerful, that type of coarse grain sea salt. Any type of water sign can use this, but Pisces really, really benefits, you guys, from the sea salt sprays, any type of ocean kind of smells, blue algae, spirulina, all those type of herbs really, really also help Piscean people, unless you guys are allergic. With essential oils, we also do have that kind of energy where you can use things like lavender is very, very good for Pisces. I mean, lavender is really good for any type of sign, you guys, in retrospect. Now, also too, with Piscean people, they're very, very much drawn to darker or deeper scents, such as like an amber scent. A muskier, like Egyptian musk is another good one to use. Very, very spiritual there. You can also do frankincense and myrrh. Those are also very, very popular essential oils. There's also blue vervain, which is very, very popular for Piscean people. That is a little bit more on the expensive side, you guys. So if you guys don't have access to that, kind of calming that nervous energy that Pisces sometimes can have. Sandalwood's also great for Piscean people. And the last one that I did want to talk about is that there's kind of a mix on this, you guys. If you are a Piscean person, vetiver's very, very good as an essential oil, but the thing is, you guys, that vetiver is very, very strong. So if you don't like strong scents like that, for meditation or for anything like that, you can always substitute that for Palo Santo or anything like that, because Piscean people really like cleansing. They like to clear out their energies and things like that, but vetiver's kind of strong, so you guys can either go for the sandalwood for that, the blue vervain, or you can also use Palo Santo if you're looking for essential oils or for those type of smells to kind of cleanse the area. So those are pretty much some of the main points about Pisces and how they actually operate and how they work. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to use, because we have Pisces people are so in tune, and you guys have an ability to kind of really see into spirit, really kind of see what's going on. I wanted to use the Starseed Oracle for this to kind of start with the reading, only because there's something so magical, or a magical quality, you should say, about Piscean people. So that's why I think that it would be good to kind of start with that. We're also going to use some tarot, and then we're going to do the Making Magic, the Priestess Moon ones, for clarification on what's going on for the rest of the birthday month that you guys have. The other thing that's interesting about this too is that, you know, Pisces really do have that manifestation ability. They can practice, you know, the different type of arts for manifestation, all kinds of things. So we're going to kind of see, what are you guys really manifesting? What's kind of going on, you know, so to speak. So definitely we will ask Spirit. So Spirit, just let me know, what do all the Pisces star pupils need to know? What are you guys questioning? It can be anything from you know, career, love, that type of thing. What is needing to be known? Pisces have that ability to kind of really take on spirit. They're very, very intuitive people. They often also, you guys, sense things in a room before they actually walk into it. So if you know a Pisces person, they're able to pick up on energy so strong with other people, with other signs. So that's also something to kind of look into if you are looking to be intuitive, or you see a lot of synchronicities. Pisces are very much able to see a lot of those synchronicity, you guys. Pretty soon we'll actually be coming into Aries season, so that's kind of a new beginning in the zodiac, a new kind of timeline for others. You know, and again, that usually does happen around the spring solstice because of the new beginnings that do happen, and then we go right into Taurus. So we'll be doing videos on that. Pisces also is kind of that culmination, you guys, kind of the end of everything, the end of, you know, a different life cycle. And that's why Piscean people are so good at life cycles. They're able to reinvent themselves. They're able to move forward. So we're just going to pick 3. We're just going to see kind of what the message is for all my Pisces star pupils out there. Or if you guys are new to my channel, also remember to like and subscribe to my channel. It really, really does help me, you guys, to kind of know what who's watching. You can comment down below at any time also too. Who's watching, what's going on with the channel, so that I can create different content and things like that. So please make sure to like and subscribe. So we're going to pull the first one, which this is a double mission, which is no surprise to me because Pisces often have that double, that duality. So these are for Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. So you guys, if you have not heard of this deck, it's a very, very powerful oracle deck for starseeds. So we do have that double mission, which kind of tells me that a lot of the Pisces people out there are having trouble adapting, because you guys are probably getting overloaded a lot with everything that's going on with the pandemic, with trying to navigate through life. You're seeing a lot of death. You're seeing a lot of life being lived. You know, I could sense also too from Spirit that a lot of the Pisces people are having people come to them, friends, family members, that type of thing. So this double mission where you're kind of like Pisces, you're kind of in one door and out the other. So it's almost like as if with this double vision, you have to be authentic and understand that you're living on the earth plane right now. You're not living in the spirit plane. So you can sense things. You can have a strong draw to something, synchronicities you could be seeing, anything like that. But it doesn't mean that you don't have earthly duties and that you don't need to be yourself, or live yourself, or take care of yourself, or live that best past life that you wanted to live. So again, when we talk about the dualities, we talk about that double mission, we talk about what that basically means. And it's kind of just pointing to the fact that you just need to kind of have that balance and understand there's an intuitive life, and then there's also the earth realm and the earth life that everyone has to kind of live to. So kind of work on that for the rest of the week. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So this is really, really a big one too. It's kind of telling you guys that you're going to have that healing. So we talk about the end, we talk about death with Pisces, we talk about the rebirth. There's a lot of death and rebirth happening right now. So that deep cellular level, that transformation is going to be happening for a lot of you Piscean people during, it could have already happened. Again, if you were born February 22nd, 21st, to, March 21st, that could have happened for you already, very intuitive, very, very psychic time. So this healing is basically being stated because you might need more self-care. You might need that, Arcturus is kind of, how do I say this? A very, very poignant, very powerful spiritual energy that has the ability to heal, on that type of spiritual level. So you also, too, Pisces, have that ability to heal on that deeper level, on that spiritual plane, but you also can regenerate yourself. So you guys, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling kind of worn out, if you're feeling like you're giving it your all, be it in relationships, career, friendships, whatever the situation is, you need that time to kind of heal, to kind of settle, to kind of be like, this is what I need, and Pisces often too, they're able to regenerate so quickly, but the problem is that it's that balance, that healthy life balance. You can't just be giving to everyone if you're not getting a piece of spirit for yourself. So that's another good thing to add on, Pisces. So we have the cracked open. So rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So you guys, again, a lot of my Piscean people are feeling this breakdown, this rock bottom, this pain. You guys got to understand during this time period that we're living in, you guys, much like an Aquarian, much like those deeper intuitive signs like Capricorns, you guys are going to feel it harder. You're going to feel that intuitive sense. You're going to feel like you're separating a little bit. Those two fish that you kind of have are not really going to be balanced out. The big bottom line is, Pisces, you can't really have that separation. The two fishes have to work together in synchronicity, in that kind of flow of life and of rhythm. So if you have hit rock bottom, again, Spirit's just trying to let you know you really kind of need to work on self-care. You really kind of need to get that flow together. With this cracked energy, it's not a good energy to have because the two fishes can't join together and kind of be copacetic. So again, take that time. I'm really also sensing from Spirit, you guys are going to need a lot of meditation. All my Pisces people, if you have not started meditation, I would strongly suggest it for manifestation purposes. I know that meditating is very hard for a lot of signs. I know I've heard it from you guys. You guys have told me, meditation is very, very difficult for me. I can't always meditate. I don't have the time. You guys, there are so many apps out there. There is so many YouTube videos that you can easily download, even if it's for 10 minutes, even if it's that just 10 minutes of time to just meditate, manifest, all of that. Because you guys, let me tell you, I was really, really struggling with meditating. Meditating really, really does help. It helps to clear you out. It also helps to kind of, with that cracked energy, if you're kind of feeling spliced a little bit in too many different areas. And Pisces, this is also good because you're very, very intuitive people, very gifted psychically, emotionally, very, very deep people. So if you're feeling spliced energies, if you're feeling any type of negative, dark energy around, it's good to kind of cleanse that out, clear it out. Again, get yourself some sage, anything like that, a Palo Santo, we talked about that. To kind of clear that spliced energy, because sometimes it just doesn't help when you have that deep separation. You might be thinking one thing but feeling another. So that's also kind of good also to address. So let's pull some tarot, see what's kind of going on a little bit deeper with some of these energies. I'll only pull a few to kind of see what are we talking about or what's kind of going on here. So we have the Five of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are maybe afraid, not so much of money or of that separation, being left out in the cold, and that could come from the cracked energy. You guys are really worried about not having enough abundance, not having enough love, not having enough that you need. Pisces, you got to understand that for as intuitive as you guys are, you have enough to give others. You have enough. There's no lack going on here. This pain that you're feeling of being left out in the cold from others, of not, having that manifestation that you wanted, is all coming from that cracked energy of you not feeling like you are enough. So we have this, and we also have the cracked energy going hand in hand, because you just don't feel like you have enough abundance. You feel like as if you don't have enough time. People don't feel the same intuitive feelings that you do. Give it some time and understand that universe always supplies us with enough. Universe always gives us enough, Pisces. You don't need anything else from anyone else. It gives you enough. Universe always does. We have the Page of Cups, which is no surprise. So you can see the little fish there, you guys. That's you. So Page of Cups with the new beginning. So a new beginning probably this spring or summer for you, Pisces. Most likely it's a message having to do with your emotional well-being. So the deep cellular healing that we were talking about with this Page of Cups, this Page of Cups is going to help you to have that new beginning, help you to kind of have that intuitive, with that Page of Cups, that intuitive sense of feeling that you belong, that you are healing, that you are moving past that cracked energy, that not feeling enough, that not feeling adequate. You might be getting a lot of spiritual pings also too off of people that are kind of influencing your decisions, Pisces. So just kind of hang in there. Understand that there's going to be a new beginning emotionally and a message of fulfillment, because the cups are about fulfillment. So if you're feeling that kind of energy is splicing off, or you're feeling too much negativity, Pisces, it's time to kind of do the self-care. Give to yourself, understand where you're coming from, and then move forward. We also have the Knight of Cups, which is perfect for this double mission. So we not only have the Page of Cups, the younger version, we have then the graduated version of the Knight of Cups, this purity, this sense of emotional fulfillment, this belief that there can be an end to the darkness that you're feeling. There can be an end to what is going on. The truth is that for as much, Pisces, as you fill other people's cups, you have to also fill your own, and understand that that Knight of Cups, that energy, that light energy is coming in, that wisdom, that freedom that you're sensing emotionally is coming with this double mission. You have to show people who you are in order to move forward with what is going on right now. So your birthday wishes too could really be fulfilled if you were to kind of accept yourself, accept that not everybody's going to look at things the same way that you do, or, even feel intuitively what you do. It's kind of that double-edged sword, really. Some people will accept your intuitive opinion, accept your gifted opinion, and then other people kind of won't. So that's why, it's that double mission for you guys to spread that spirituality, or to spread what you kind of know on a deeper level, but then also too to understand that not everybody might accept that too. And that, if they can't deal with your intuitive nature, then that's kind of their issue too. So we're going to pull a Making Magic message, just what's the main overall message from this reading, and what you guys can take for the rest of the month if you want to, into the spring. You guys, I'm going to consider doing a lot more pick a card readings, because you guys seem to really, really appreciate me doing those a little bit more. And I might be on Instagram a little bit more, because you guys missed the daily readings. So we will look into that also. And I will probably start to do the daily readings on my Instagram. It's the Astro Teacher 1590. So if you guys need to find my Instagram, you can. I'm going to pull a message here and just kind of see. So we have the festival, create an energetic blueprint for a fantasy party or event. Here's the thing about Pisces people, you guys are a little bit more on the extravagant side. So if you do need to plan a party or a gathering, sometimes Pisces people like gatherings and other times they don't, even a small gathering with friends. So maybe that's kind of pointing you towards this sort of mission to kind of open yourself up, talk to family and friends, have that gathering, have a party, have something that you're going to be proud of or happy about or anything like that. Bring that joy, bring that festival. Again, you guys, it's your birthday. Have a birthday party. Have something where you can, kind of let go a little bit, be around friends and family, be in your own presence and go from there. So that's kind of that main message. You have to kind of bring that happiness out a little bit, Pisces. I do hope that this did help and that the reading helped. And again, I just wanted to say for all my Pisces people out there, star pupils, I hope that you guys have a good rest of your birthday and we will talk to you soon.